All right, hello everybody. Another day out with the camera. I'm gonna go flying today. I think I got the ACC audio thing figured out, so hopefully I'll be able to record it and you'll be able to hear it, so you can see what's going on. But I figured I'd walk you around the airplane. This is what I fly, a V-tail Bonanza. So just kind of walk around everything. I already gave it a pre-flight in the hangar, and we should be ready to go. So I've had this plane for about 4 months now, and really like it. It's a great airplane. So that's it. And this is my hangar, my messy hangar. But that's it. So I'm gonna pull the car in, and we are be airborne here shortly.
Double Eagle Airport, information uniform, 1850 Zulu, wind variable at 3, sky conditions are better than 5005, temperature 1, dew point -7.
All right, hopefully you can hear me. I think I got this thing set up this time, but just going to do a quick flight out to Taos, New Mexico today. I had a hard time getting my airplane out of the hangar just a minute ago. I had to have somebody come and help me. That wasn't fun. But let me get my iPad set up. And I got a phone around here somewhere. These are just devices I use as an additional means of navigating. All right, let's get a couple more things set up. So I know I said I was going to go flying Christmas Day. I never did that. Just spend it at home with the family. But got a free pass to go out and take a flight today, so that's what we're going to do. Just letting the engine warm up right now. It's actually a pretty nice day here. Now I'm not sure what the runway looks like in Taos, but we might land there, get out, stretch the legs, check out the scenery. Okay. Usually, what I do is I usually have my frequencies on my iPhone. I know them already by memory, but put this in the back. And I have paper maps behind me in case all this equipment stops working, but I know the area. And if any of my navigation was to fail here, I could make it back to Albuquerque just fine. Get my seatbelt on. Okay, so got our altimeter set, got the weather, still letting the plane warm up. Okay, so all this looks good. I do have a mount for the window. I may change that up, get a different perspective for you guys, but for today, this is what we are going to see, or you are going to see. So I guess while it's warming up, I'll show you guys what I pretty much have in the airplane. Done it before, should be able to hear me now. This is an engine monitor that lets me monitor the cylinder head temperatures and the EGTs. Very important to have. Right next to it is a fuel flow. It's pretty accurate, actually. Tells me since I filled up, I've used 1.1 gallons. I have 61. That's not exactly accurate because the auxiliaries are empty, but that's how I monitor my fuel flow. I track it when I switch tanks in the air. Typically on a cross-country flight in this airplane, you burn an hour on the left side. Then you switch over to your auxiliary tanks, burn about 45 minutes. Hour and a half on the right wing, and then switch back over to your left. And usually about after 3 hours of flight time, I'm ready to get on the ground. Stretch the legs, fuel stop, or whatever we need to do. But this is the tachometer, manifold pressure, fuel pressure, and then we have our amp, oil pressure, cylinder head temperature, oil temperature. Cylinder heads, temperature is disconnected. I use the engine monitor for that over here. Auxiliary tanks, main tanks, turn coordinator, vertical speed indicator, tells me how I'm climbing or descending and at what rate. Altimeter, you can see that behind the Garmin, tells our elevation. Heading indicator, airspeed indicator, radios over here. And of course you guys have seen this before, my iPad. And actually I have a course plotted out. This is where we're at now. You can see the magenta line flying, going up toward Santa Fe or Santa Fe Airport, Santa Fe Mountain Range, and into Taos. That's Taos Ski Valley right up here. And my frequencies at this airport, along with Albuquerque Approach and all their frequencies there, flight services, and so on. So pretty much set up here, ready to go. So we're going to taxi out to the runway. We'll call up ground right now, get a clearance out to the runway. Good afternoon, Double Eagle Ground, Bonanza 90875 Romeo with information uniform. By the yellow hangars, ready for taxi.
Bonanza 90875 Romeo, Double Eagle Tower, runway 22, taxi via taxiways Bravo and Alpha, say direction of departure.
Okay, taxi to runway 22 via Bravo and Alpha. We're going to be departing toward towards the north into Taos.
Roger.
So, taxiway Bravo, and then Alpha is right up here on the right. I'm not allowed to enter these taxiways without a clearance, so only access you have without any permission around here is on the ramp. Okay, here we go. And we'll do a run up right here.
Tower Grumman 5-1 Alpha Whiskey, midfield 2-2.
Grumman 1 Alpha Whiskey, wind calm, runway 22, cleared for the option.
Cleared option 2-2, 1 Alpha Whiskey.
So we'll run this up to 1700. We'll cycle the prop. Actually lean this just a little bit. Next we'll do a mag check, drop this down to 1700. And we will check the left side. And the right side. Everything running smooth, good to go. Throttle, magneto, trim. Our trim is set for takeoff. I already checked the elevator control, left, right. And flap check, our doors are locked and closed. Check the flaps real quick, make sure they cycle down. They do, back up. Doors and windows secure. Alright, looks like we pretty much ready to go. And I heard somebody on final, I thought, yep, here we go, we got a twin coming in on final. You guys should be able to see that. Hopefully. And we'll watch him land real quick. Good, down. Alright. Now it's our turn. And Double Eagle Tower, Bonanza 90875 Romeo is ready for departure, runway 22.
Bonanza 90875 Romeo, wind calm, runway 22, clear for takeoff, make a right down departure.
Alright, runway 22, clear for takeoff with a right downwind departure for Bonanza 90875 Romeo. So get out on the runway here, get aligned up. Check our heading indicator one more time, get this thing, the mixture adjusted for our altitude, and we should be ready to roll. Okay, runway 22, get that set. And make sure we get a little bit of right rudder in there. A little bit of back pressure.
Double Eagle Tower, Skyhawk 606 Delta Bravo.
There we go, up in the air.
Skyhawk 606 Delta Bravo, Double Eagle Tower, wind calm, altimeter 3020, landing
prop down a little
runway 22,
bit.
position and intentions, please.
So we are 10 miles to the northwest, information uniform, requesting to land. I'm going to stay in the pattern for a little bit, 6 Delta Bravo.
Okay, 6 Delta Bravo, understand, requesting touch and goes, enter a right base for runway 22, report a 3 mile right base.
Right base for 22, report 3 miles, 6 Delta Bravo.
And our gear up. Yep, good to go. So climb up here a little bit before we start our right downwind departure.
6 Delta Bravo, what's your current altitude?
7,000.
And here we go.
Tower Grumman 5-1 Alpha Whiskey's infield, left down 22.
Grumman 1 Alpha Whiskey, wind is calm, runway 22, cleared for the option.
Cleared up 22, 1 Alpha Whiskey.
Albuquerque approach, Bonanza 90875 Romeo, just off Double Eagle.
Bonanza 90875 Romeo, Albuquerque approach.
Yeah, we'd like VFR flight following into Taos, and we'd like to climb up to 11,500.
Bonanza 90875 Romeo, Albuquerque altimeter 3020. And squawk 4365 ident.
All right, 4365 ident for 90875 Romeo.
Bonanza 75 Romeo Raider, contact a mile north of Double Eagle Airport and proceed on course.
All right, we'll proceed on course for Bonanza 90875 Romeo, thanks. Okay, so here soon they'll, I always request flight following, 132.8 be our next frequency, but let me lean this out a little bit. I always request flight following, just keep myself on radar, and they're pretty much calling out traffic for me and keeping things safe for others as well.
American 1573, we're out of 6700 for 9, heading 340.
American 1573, Albuquerque departure radar, contact plane flight level 200.
Flight level 200, American 1573.
So, just checking the instruments here, everything looks pretty good. Can lean this out a little bit for our climb. And we'll start our clock.
Albuquerque, Cessna 904 Quebec, heading back toward the canyon.
Cessna 94 Quebec, roger. Cessna 18 November, contact the tower 120.3.
120.3, Happy New Year.
So I am hand flying now. I'll get the autopilot kicked on here in a little bit, but we are passing through 9,000 now. Here's a shot of Albuquerque. Rio Rancho down here. That's where I live. And if you can see the steam coming up, that's, I believe, the cereal factory. What is that? Off of Paseo. Yep, I think so. Albuquerque Mountain Range, Sandias. So you got a nice view over here. Straight ahead is Santa Fe. And out this way is
Albuquerque
Jimenez.
departure, shuttle 5642, so we got a 7300 on a 330.
This is what we are seeing. And let's see, where else are we? In case some of you guys are familiar with the area, there's Rio Rancho. That's where that hockey stadium is, the Star Center, I think. Northern Meadows out there.
Departure, shuttle 5642.
Shuttle 5642,
Not sure how great this stuff comes in, but that's where we're at.
Heading 260 vectors free climb. There's traffic currently at your 11 to 12 o'clock, 2.5 miles eastbound, Skyhawk 9,500.
We're looking for traffic, left turn 260, shuttle 5642.
Cessna 94 Quebec, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles, turning westbound is a regional jet plane 8,500 for 9 or 1,000.
904 Quebec, got that traffic in sight.
Cessna 94 Quebec, roger.
So,
1573, chart heading 060.
A little busy this morning.
Center 132.8.
3286060 heading, and you have a Happy New Year, American 1573.
Happy New Year.
so we're passing through 10,000 feet. We are almost above. Oh, there's a jet. I don't know if you guys can see that, but climbing above the mountain range there. But we are
Shuttle 5642, climb maintain flight level 200, and turn left heading 250, join longitude departure, resume navigation.
All right, up to 200 and left turn 250, Shuttle 5642.
so.
Spiral Mile 2 Bravo Delta, contact Albuquerque Center 133.65.
All right, so In our climb, our prop is adjusted, so we'll just go over that real quick. So our checklist is engine temperatures, power set as desired, mixture set. I usually climb out about 105 knots. It's a good cruise climb speed. Gives good airflow through the engine. I could climb at a steeper angle.
5642.
There's just no need for it.
Another 10 degrees left to join the Largo 2 departure.
Alright, 10 degrees left to join the Largo 2 Air Shuttle 5642.
You can see our airspeed.
5 Romeo, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8. Have a happy new year.
Alright, 32.8, and you have a happy new year as well. 75 Romeo.
Direct Lima Alpha Sierra, then RHV.
120 Charlie Sierra, radar contact 40 miles north of the Albuquerque vortex.
20 Taos.
And 20 Charlie Sierra, maintain VFR, the Albuquerque altimeter 3023.
23 will maintain VFR 20 Taos.
And Albuquerque Center, November 9er 875 Romeo, checking in, climbing through 11,200 up to 11,500.
9er 875 Romeo, Albuquerque Center, the Albuquerque altimeter 3023.
3023, 75 Romeo.
Yeah, Albuquerque Center, Tango November 7610 Tango.
So we are at our altitude. I'll go ahead and about 100 shy of it. We'll start to level off.
Albuquerque, King Air 287 Romeo Alpha 250.
Get our cow flaps in. Back down our prop. 2450 is where I like to keep it. And about right there. Adjust our trim.
Medevac 43, Mike Foxtrot, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 15,000, the Albuquerque altimeter 3023.
Descend and maintain 15,000, 43 Mike Foxtrot, starting down now.
20 Charlie Sierra, contact Albuquerque Center 124.32.
Yeah, Albuquerque Center, Tango November 76.
November 20 Charlie Sierra, contact Albuquerque Center 124.32.
12432, that was for 20 Taos, right?
20 Charlie Sierra, affirmative.
Thank you.
Okay, we're pretty much trimmed out right now. Doing 030. Get our autopilot set up. So there we go. Autopilot on. And we'll let this do its thing. Pretty much on course.
Albuquerque Center, Saratoga 81.
All right, so
we're climbing through 7,300 for 11,000.
we're northwest of the Albuquerque mountain range.
Saratoga 81,
and right out in front of us, Santa Fe.
Albuquerque Center, radar contact 2 miles
Famous
east of the
mountains.
Santa Fe Airport, the Santa Fe altimeter 3020.
75 November.
So, okay, so I think that's right where we want to be. So let's just go over
2785 Romeo Alpha.
Just my heading bug there. So our airspeed indicator.
441 Victor Hotel, contact
This is
Albuquerque
indicated
Center
airspeed about 135 knots, which, well, down here's our miles an hour, about
2432 1 Victor Hotel.
50, well, it's climbing, 157 miles an hour. Here's our attitude indicator. And you can see our altitude.
Albuquerque,
We'll just kind of
Mitsubishi,
scan over everything.
9 November Bravos with you 21, 625.
So this is what I see
November 9
on the
November Bravo,
iPad.
Albuquerque Center, roger. And are you direct
Our ground
88
speed.
Romeo at this time?
We are, 9 MB.
Which is, oh, I don't know, 190 miles an hour. GPS altitude, our track, and so on. So that's kind of what we're seeing. Get you right back up front there. And Just kind of scanning out in front of me, off to the side. Not much going on out this way. I do actually have traffic that pops up on my iPad screen, so we have 2 aircraft out in front of us, about 20 miles, ADSB aircraft. One's 1,000 feet below, one's 2,800 feet below. Got a couple airliners about 20 plus thousand feet
Mike
above
Fox,
us.
contact Albuquerque approach,
So it helps.
123.9.
1239er,
live
43
weather
Mike Fox.
on this screen, so it really does a good job.
10 extra Tango 331-290.
Out in front of us
X-ray Tango, Albuquerque Center, descend and maintain flight level 280, advise sending information Delta Santa Fe.
is Cochiti.
We got Delta.
Cochiti Lake out in front of us. Just off to the right, La Bajada Hill, as you enter Santa Fe. So, that's what we are
Over
seeing.
9 Juliet Bravo, I show you 300 feet above your assigned altitude, the Taos altimeter 3016.
016, 9 Juliet Bravo. Sorry about that.
Pretty smooth for the most part today. My airplane is hunting for the altitude right now. Does that every now and then. It's autopilot. So it's a little older autopilot, but every now and then it'll hunt between 200 and 300 feet up and down, and usually got to kick it off and get it back on.
Air 611 Alpha Kilo, traffic 12 o'clock, 15 miles is a westbound Citation 750 descending to
In sight.
And definitely
Citation 10 X-ray Tango.
allow yourself enough altitude in case
a visual?
you hit that,
for 33 for extra Tango.
you have a buffer there.
Tango, standby.
So, let's see where we're at right now. So, out our right side is the Santa Fe Airport. You might be able to see it, but I grew up flying out of there when I was 10 years old, I think, is when I started getting real interested in aviation, and
Nor 10 X-ray Tango.
got to fly around with my dad. And
for the visual leaving.
my first takeoff was
Expect that, thanks.
out of this airport, and my first landing. So, got some clouds out above us here. But yeah, this is a nice area. Santa Fe is really nice. Wouldn't want to live here. That's why I live in Albuquerque, but anyways. And then right out to our right side, this is White Rock down here, Los Alamos out to the left. So that's what we get to see. And Taos out in front of us. We'll be there in, this says 20 minutes. So, I don't know if I'm going to land at the Taos airport, but we'll see. We'll give it a look. So what else? Yeah, this is kind of, this whole video thing's new to me. You know, I have not the best editing software, so, but I enjoy it. You know, it's cool to be able to record these flights now and go back and review things and see everything, what I could have done better, you know, any mistakes or whatnot. But and view the scenery on the camera. It does no justice, though. I mean, you got to see it for yourself up here. And right down below us is the Rio Grande River. And as we get into Taos, we might fly over the Rio Grande Gorge. Really neat to see from the air. We need to get turned to the left here a little bit. And that'll put us straight into Taos, pretty much. Let's see, what else? I think on Sunday I'm going to fly into Denver for work. But I'm unsure. I need to really look at the weather, especially this time of year. You know, there's certain days I'm going to fly and there's certain days I'm not. Today obviously is a good one, but you know, definitely we've had some bad weather here recently, and you know, which is fine for the jets, but smaller aircraft like this
contact Santa Fe Tower 119.5.
really have no business flying in that type of stuff, and just not worth it.
And Taos, I'll take 10 extra, is with you, visual 3-3.
0 X-ray Tango 19.5, please.
So let me give you a view out here. If you can see it, White Rock down there, it's now under the wing. Los Alamos Airport, just in front of the wing, actually. And there's only one way into that airport, and one way out, so you got to get it right the first time. Sits up on a ridge, not much options. Let's see. You know, if we don't go into Taos, what I might do is fly over towards Chama, maybe over El Vado Lake, Heron Lake, over Abiquiu and back in. We'll see. We'll see. I am actually about to take my IFR check ride, not in this plane though. I'm actually doing it in my dad's, he's a 182 Cessna. So I will be doing that in El Paso very, very soon, here hopefully in a couple weeks. I already passed my IFR written and should be ready to go. Very important rating for me to get anyways, and a harder rating to get, but definitely one I think everybody should get, because you never know what you're going to experience in the air, and the weather could be forecasted at your destination is clear, and they may have gotten it wrong and now it's overcast and you need to get down and you're unable because you don't have the training for it. So right now we are
298 November, Albuquerque Center, the Las Vegas altimeter 3017.
We are flying over Espanola, and here's a shot of Espanola down there.
Center Mercury 3501, leap 30 for 29.
So,
Mercury 3501,
and Santa Fe Ski Basin right out the wingtip.
Down at 26 there, Mercury 3501.
So that's what we see. So we scan out along the horizon. But Espanola, you can see the Rio Grande River. And can't really make out Abiquiu over here, but that is off to the left.
Airway into Santa Fe, advise ready to copy. Skylane 98 November, you're cleared to the Santa Fe Airport via direct Anton Chico. Join Victor 62 to Santa Fe.
So we're going to get the weather in Taos real quick. 132.97.
98 November, it's Anton Chico, Victor 62 to Santa Fe.
7 Zulu, weather, wind 230 at 4, visibility more than 10, sky condition clear below 12,000, temperature 0 Celsius, dew point -11 Celsius, altimeter 3015. Taos Municipal Airport, automated weather observation
center 124.32.
24 weather, wind 230.
Alright, so wind very light. That's actually almost down the runway. Our options here, runway 22 and 04 into Taos. So,
3015.
Cessna 72908 November. VFR on
Taos Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 1958 Zulu, weather, wind 230 at 5, visibility more than 10, sky condition clear below 12,000, temperature 0 Celsius, dew point minus.
All right, so that looks good. So usually I'm cutting right through here at about 16,000 feet, straight over.
3501, contact Albuquerque approach 13.9.
Alright, 23
which is
3501.
You know, a lot higher than these peaks here. I think this Taos ski valley, 13.5. So those are at 13,000. Those peaks. Never flown directly over them, no need to. Just actually just to the right of them. So and Albuquerque Center, Bonanza 9875 Romeo has Taos in sight, and we'd like to change over to advisory.
Bonanza 75 Romeo, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
All right, we'll see you on the way back out, 75 Romeo.
Taos Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 2001 Zulu, weather, wind 250 at 4, visibility more than 10, sky condition.
5 Delta Tango, you got a 11000, overflying the field, will be landing Hamlet.
Altimeter 301.
And Taos traffic, Bonanza 9875 Romeo is about 15 nautical miles to the south, and we are going to enter a left downwind for runway 22 full stop Taos.
Sky condition clear below 12,000.
So we're going to start descending right now. Out in front of us, Rio Grande Gorge. Should be able to get a shot of that. You can see it cut its way up through the valley there. But here's Taos. And we're descending down. We'll actually switch tanks this time. Probably get a little bumpy over the hills here, but that's all right. Yeah, I don't know what this runway looks like just yet. It should be clear. It doesn't look like Taos got dumped on too bad. And Taos traffic, Bonanza 9875 Romeo is about 10 nautical miles to the south, and we'll be entering a left downwind for runway 22 full stop Taos.
10, sky condition clear below 12,000, temperature 0 Celsius, dew point minus 11 Celsius, altimeter 3016. Taos Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 2.
So we're actually actually going to slow down a little more. I'm going to pitch up and get the gear down. That's going to help us descend. Our pattern altitude's 8,000. We're at 9,500. I just need to slow down a little bit. There's our gear speed. Get a little slower. And coming down. And our gear is mains and nose wheel are down. So we'll go ahead and descend down. The runway looks clear. Awesome. Looks like they are building another runway here. And Taos traffic, Bonanza 9875 Romeo's entering the left downwind for runway 22, full stop, Taos. So, not much going on here today. Passing through 9,000 feet, 1,000 to go until we're at pattern altitude. And our gear is down. I always check that 3 or 4 times before I land. It's just a habit. As it should be. Yeah, runway looks good. I haven't been here in a while. I think it's been a year and a half. But yeah, it's a nice airport. And we'll actually get a notch of flaps in. We're in the wide arc.
Taos traffic, Mooney 25 Quebec, taking 22, departing south.
There's somebody leaving right now, so I'll extend out a little bit here. Taos traffic, Bonanza 9875 Romeo's turning left base, runway 22, full stop, Taos.
5 Quebec Taos, have a good flight.
25 Quebec, thanks for the help.
In Taos traffic, Bonanza 9875 Romeo's turning final, runway 22, full stop, Taos.
Almost traffic clear, 63 Alpha, 11,500. Crossing over the field.
In Taos, traffic, Bonanza 90875 Romeo is clear of runway 22, Taos.